Who do I consider to be my great MCs? My great MCs would be Eminem, Jay-Z, Kanye, 50, Diddy, Dre, Snoop, Rose, Pharrell, Timberland. I consider them greats because they are master salesmen of their art. They are no longer just presenting and creating good art, but they've become masters at selling their art, masters at selling their identities, masters at selling themselves. So I consider them greats. But then you have great artists, great presenters of art that are still relevant and current today, and that I consider great, that I give salute to because they have a great audience also. They are working to be masters, master salesmen of their art, but they are very developed salesmen. They are very developed creators, presenters, and sellers of art. Guys like that again. Guys like that is Drake, Kendrick, Game, T.I., 2 Chainz, J. Cole, Wiz Khalifa, Big Sean, Wale, among others. Uh, they got impressive work, impressive catalogs. These are greats. Um, you got guys that have been great that are not relevant today or that are less relevant today. Um, then you got guys who sneak attack, they sharks, because, like, again, you got a guy like Nas, great at any moment he want to come out, but he don't keep his name relevant in the game. But he's a great. And while he may not be exercising being a master salesman at his art to the height of other artists, he's a master at maintaining himself being relevant at any of the venues that he chooses to display himself, whether he's giving seminars, speeches, or displaying his art. So anybody that don't make my list, this is nothing official to say that, because Nas do make the list, but that was my explanation of why his name didn't chime out as quick as with the others, because he's kind of a sleeping shark. Nas is capable at all times, but he's not always as visible as other artists. It's artists like Fab, capable, very much so, but not always in the limelight. You got guys out there in Cali, very capable. I listen to him, I hear him. But yeah, for different reasons, different dynamics, everybody not didn't make the same cut. But anyway, um, those what I consider to be great MCs. Those are guys I respect in the game today. You know, and there's plenty guys that didn't get mentioned on that list that I got hella respect for. Honestly, I don't even really think it's MCs that I got disrespect for. You know, because I recognize the formula and benefits to what every MC brought to the game. I don't really think any of these fabulous artists came in this game and destroyed the damn thing. What I'm saddened about is that there's never been a good representation of lady MCs, And I don't even like the way ladies are pitted up against each other to be in competition and wars in the singing aspect. It's like, because I can remember in the 90s when we had a flush of ladies come out, and it was like everybody was pit against each other in conflict. And now you look up today, and it's almost like very little female artists, and that are solid legendary artists. Here grounded to stay. Another banger finna come out. And so much so in hip hop, because we didn't had some formidable lady MCs come through, and it's just a shame that Nikki has to hold it down solidly until the ladies, you know what I mean, come rolling back in. But that's the game, that's what it is. But I love my lady artists, all of them. Beyonce, the Lady B, Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, and even the ladies past, Missy Elliott. I was crazy about what Latifah had going on with her little squad at one time because I thought it was kind of unique. But yeah, that's why I look at hip hop. Guys like L and Cube, them legendary. I love them guys. Them my mans. I respect and Ice T. I respect what them guys brought to the game because they took us further. Like there's so much more to hip hop. Like they really helped us look at hip hop and be respected as people on a film aspect. Like you look at the different works that Cube did in the film industry, from writing to acting, directing, and you realize like, damn, wow, that's there for us too. Um, and all this, from NWA, and from him deciding to step away and do something different. And his life just all since that has been about doing something different. But that's what is out there. And then you look at L. This guy been in hip hop his whole life. I don't even think he know nothing else but hip hop. But every time he do it, he bang it. Then he do his movies and his shows. He keep an audience. So of course, these guys is legendary. I don't know. Ice T, that's my guy. Um, but can come from where they come from, and then entertain an audience like that. That's impressive to me. So I like that. So, as far as who my favorites is, that's what my favorites is, I like people that put together good art, people that hustle their art, people that work their art. It's just we artists. I don't mean for it to ever come off offensive in battles, you know what I mean? But who appreciates a weak artist, in hip hop? Like, you can never expect nobody to open no doors and give you plugs because you came in there and blew a weak flow. What's that? So you go in there and you bite the mic. But knowing when you go in there and bite the mic that guy's gonna be feeling like, oh man, he think this and ain't gonna fuck with you. But what is that gonna do? Either way it go, you walked in there with no support. So if you leave out of there with no support because you bit the mic, it's gonna remain like that until support comes. Show some support and the motherfucker have a reason, to figure out who to show better favor to, or where the angle, or any different program. But until then, of course, a person gonna demonstrate life in the only way that they know it. Biting mics off and entertaining crowds, regardless to the fact that people think that he think he's invincible. It's just his only way of getting in the party.